Now let me introduce to y'all, it's the one son of a musician, refused to fall. Got the sun shining.
Everyone, I'm Random Guy 66, and welcome to another Pokemon video. You guessed it. Now today, guys, I'm going to be talking about the Pokemon Direct, which aired just last week. Now I know. Trust me, I'm a little late on this video. My bad. I should have uploaded this a few days ago, and to be honest, I did mean to, but things just got away from me, and so. But anyways, I'm uploading it again today. Sorry, English is hard, especially when you're not in school. So yeah, finally uploading it today. So today I'm just going to be going over what was said, reactions and everything, expectations, and my interpretation of everything. So yeah, so at the Pokemon Direct, the 4th edition, it was aired last week. They talked about two main things. The main thing, the big thing that they were talking about most of the time was the new Pokken Tournament Deluxe for the Nintendo Switch. That's going to be released September 22nd of this year. So yeah, just 3 months from now, I think. So very cool, very exciting. I'm looking forward to that. For those of you that don't know what Pokken Tournament is, basically it's kind of a fighting style game where two players choose Pokemon and then they have it out in the arena. So it's kind of like Street Fighter or something like that, but as Pokemon and a lot less violent, obviously. But yeah. And so there are several new features being added into this game comparative to the original Pokken DX. First of all, there are 5 new characters, which include Decidueye, Empoleon, and Scizor, to name 3. I forget what the other 2 were. And there are also 2 new game modes. There's a tag team mode where there are, 2 teams of 3 players each. Each player chooses a Pokemon. And so yeah, there's that. And then there's also tabletop mode where each player is given a single Joy-Con instead of both Joy-Cons, and you use the Switch tablet as your kind of stand. So I wonder if there are any specific restrictions in that mode that you might have to go through, if there are limits on the controls, because I'm assuming there are probably a lot of controls. So instead of having the with the limited single Joy-Con or a single joystick and 4 buttons, as compared to 2 joysticks and 8 buttons, just saying, what restrictions would there be with that? So yeah, that's just my opinion on this, but overall I think it looks really cool, and I'm really excited to try this. I didn't play Pokken. I didn't get it. I don't have a Wii U, so I didn't play that, but it did look pretty cool. So yeah, I'm excited to try this out once I get my Switch. And then the second thing, which I'm definitely a lot more excited for, is Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, which is what I was just huge on for this Nintendo Direct. So that's going to be released November 17th of this year, which I believe, don't quote me on this, but that's 1 year after Pokemon Sun and Moon were released. Don't know for sure, but I think that's true. Not sure, but anyways, that's cool. So yeah, and obviously you can see from the title here, the 2 title legendaries, obviously Solgaleo and Lunala, look a little different. They've got like black armor and stuff, and so a lot of people are speculating that it's Solgaleo and Lunala fused with Necrozma, and you've got this strange mixture outcome as a result, which I don't think is wrong at all. I think that's exactly what it is. It certainly looks like that. So yeah, pretty interesting. Kind of reminds me of Pokemon Black and White 2, where you had the 2 title legendaries fusing with what's his face? Not Kyurem. You had Reshiram and Zekrom fusing with Kyurem. And sorry, I'm not big on Gen 5, but yeah, so that's just kind of what it's reminding me of personally. So yeah, and then based off of the trailer, it looked like there might be several new features which weren't revealed specifically. weren't definitely revealed, but we can assume possibly new Z moves. If you look at the Mimikyu in the top right and the Lycanroc in the bottom left, I don't think we've ever seen those poses or those sides of them before. So possibly new Z moves or Pokemon exclusive Z moves. And then also, if you look in the bottom right, it looks like a new Z ring, because the previous Z ring was white, I believe, and now it's black. So is that have something to do with the new forms for the title legendaries? Don't know. Is that new Z moves or whatever? Again, not sure. And then, of course, I just added a little picture of an angry Togedemaru just for funs. I don't think I've ever seen an angry Togedemaru before, but, you know, that is what it is. So, yeah. Overall, very excited for this game. I think it's going to be great. And, yeah, there's plenty of time for Nintendo to make releases or give hints about what's going to be in the game. So yeah, stuff like that got me really excited. I can't wait for those videos to start popping up on YouTube. So there were, I know, a few people who were not very happy with the Pokemon Direct last week. There's always someone who's upset, and in this case, there happened to be quite a few someones. So yeah, people were upset for generally one of three reasons. One, they were expecting Pokemon Stars, and by that I mean the Pokemon game that was going to bring the franchise over to the Switch, which is Nintendo's obviously main home console. So they were hoping that Nintendo would bring Pokemon to the main home console, and obviously Nintendo didn't deliver. So they were hoping for Pokemon Stars on the Switch, or a Pokemon game on the Switch, like a main series title other than Pokken, which obviously is the first Pokemon game for the Switch, but it's not a Pokemon main series game, it's just a spin-off. So yeah, people were really hoping for Pokemon Stars or whatever. This would be a 7th gen game for the Switch. And honestly, I have to question your logic here, because Pokemon Stars, like I said, is 7th generation. It's the Sun and Moon or whatever, but on the Switch. And Sun and Moon are already relatively new games. They're like not even 6 months old. Wait, yeah, they are. They're 6-7 months old, but they're not too old. They're not super old. And then the Switch isn't even 3 months old, or it's barely 3 months old. So if you think about that, it's already a relatively new game, but on a newer console. So do you legitimately think that Nintendo is going to put Pokemon, or put a already pretty new game on an even newer console? And my answer obviously is no. But will they do it in the future? Definitely. Or will they do it in the future? I think so, personally. But as of right now, no. Don't think so. I didn't really expect Pokemon Stars. Obviously, I was hopeful. That would have been really cool, and Switch sales would have just skyrocketed. But no, personally not. Or skyrocketed beyond what they already are. Geez. And anyways, second, people were really hoping for Diamond and Pearl remakes. And personally, I am right alongside you. I love Diamond and Pearl. Platinum was my first Pokemon game, so I'm really, really attached to 4th gen. It's my personal, or one of my personal favorites. I was going to say, I can't really say it's one of my favorites because there's only 7, but I really, really like 4th gen. So yeah, people were really hoping for Diamond and Pearl remakes. There's not really much you can say about Diamond and Pearl remakes. There's not, I mean, I understand why you're upset. I understand, like, you know, it didn't happen. So be it. It is what it is. One thing I do think it's important to note here is that the last time Pokemon didn't do a gen remake, or a gen remake game was with Black and White. In the 5th generation, they were supposed to have the 3rd gen remakes. That's obviously Ruby and Sapphire, which they didn't. Instead, they came out with Black and White 2. So, and then this generation, they're making Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, which I have said earlier is kind of like Ultra or Sun and Moon 2. So, will there be a fourth gen remake this generation? Is what I'm asking. And maybe, I mean, maybe they're releasing Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon just a single year after Sun and Moon was released. So that's pretty crunched timeline in my opinion. So will there be Diamond and Pearl remakes? Hopefully. So that I think that'd be pretty cool. I'm hoping for that, but it is important to note that it didn't happen with Gen 6 or in Gen 5 for the Gen 3 remakes when it was technically their turn after Gen 4 Diamond and Pearl produced Heart Gold and Soul Silver, which were the Gen 2 remakes. And maybe it's because the graphics or whatever in Gen 5 hadn't changed that much from Gen 4. So that was why they didn't do it or didn't have a remake in 5th generation. But they did change. Obviously, that changed from Gen 5 to Gen 6 because that's when we got the fully 3D Pokemon with X and Y. So maybe the graphics haven't changed enough from 6 to 7 is what Pokemon's saying. I personally think they have. I think they've changed quite a bit. Everything looks quite a bit different. If you have been playing Sun or Moon, just fire up X and Y and notice, dang, that's different. It's just important to note. But hopefully they'll do a Diamond and Pearl remakes this generation. I'm really hoping for it. I can't wait to play that. So yeah, that's going to be fun. And then lastly, they weren't happy overall with Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. People aren't very excited for Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon for whatever reason. Either they're, I don't know, just not looking forward to it as a game. They didn't like Sun and Moon in the first place. They're saying, oh, just bring back gyms and everything. We didn't want no gyms. Well, first of all, you asked for a formula change, and Pokemon delivered, and they did a pretty solid job. I really liked Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Or not Ultra Sun. I really liked Sun and Moon as they were. I thought they were great games. They were really fun to play, and I liked what Pokemon did with the little formula change because it went together really well. They did a solid job with it, and so, but people aren't excited for Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. They're saying, oh, it's going to be the exact same game, except for the new legendary forms or whatever. That's not true at all. Pokemon did hint at the Direct that there would be possibly new features. Maybe, I think they said new Pokemon, possibly, that weren't there in the previous games. We've already seen there's new sides of, or whatever, new views or angles from Pokemon, so possibly new Z moves or a different storyline. Well, that's obviously there's going to be a different storyline because it'd be pretty boring if it was the exact same storyline. Like, why did I just waste $60 on this game, or however much it's going to cost? But still, I think you're not giving Nintendo enough credit because there's a lot of time between now and November, because I mean there's always the chance that they're going to release some extra video or something on YouTube and then boom, surprise everyone. There's always that chance, and it's very likely that they're going to do that, in my opinion. I'm really excited for whatever extra information they're going to give out on this game. I think it's going to be super fun. So don't doubt Nintendo. Nintendo has plans. Nintendo has solid plans. So anyways, yeah, that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button down below. Maybe even subscribe to this channel for more content from me. I'm usually a gamer, so I normally make gaming videos, so you can check those out on my channel. If you did not enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a dislike. Yeah, I encourage dislikes, and let me know in the comments below what I didn't do correctly or what you didn't like, so I can try and improve it for next time, because self-improvement is great. So yeah, as for the next few days, I should be back to uploading regularly now, hopefully. Keyword is should. So yeah. What else? next few days, hopefully I can get an Unturned video out soon. I'm hoping that'll start working again. I really don't know what's wrong with it. I don't know how to fix it. I've deleted and re-downloaded the game just once. I don't feel like doing that again because that took several hours and it was quite annoying. Maybe I'll do it overnight. I don't know. But yeah, I'll try to get that out. Brain Out, maybe more Brain Out videos because that was really fun and I've been playing that a lot and I've gotten better than I was. I'll say that. And then upcoming soon is a very, very special video. I'll just say that. Something I should have done a long time ago. So yeah, that's going to do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much again for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.
Now let me introduce to y'all, it's the one son of a musician, refused to fall. Got the sun shining December when the blues be strong, cause I choose